Hey, good morning, people. Right back at y'all. Another day. Gonna watch our run, so about to head back down to the port. The same thing I did yesterday, but we running behind. But we gonna get down and make it happen. All right. So make sure you like, share, subscribe to the video. It's your boy G DIY Trucker J, aka G Quillo Talk Line. Let's get it, man. All right, make sure you have the strap up with the seatbelt ball, because we're gonna move for a ride. So you might see something, you might don't, but enjoy yourself. Alright, here we go. Man, my paperwork. Just gonna go ahead and clip out it all. Let's do that. Alright. We got chassis stacked up in here. Shit. Right now it look like the old 64 up in here, man. Yeah, you don't know how many chassis now got. They got a lot of chassis, man. They got their chassis double stacked. Yeah, it's double stacked up in here. I didn't realize they have 4 green chassis. A lot of their stuff be upstate. Yeah. Taking this G776. Get up in here. Down this man port. Man, lock. Oop. Yeah. Appreciate the light. Appreciate it. Good morning, Sage. Good morning, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Slippery pad on that. Here goes this container. right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know who that is. Something gamer. You can stay right there, but when you get to talking reckless, he's gonna get you up out of here. So I'm gonna leave you right there, all right? Just make sure you hit the like button. That's all. But I'm gonna leave you right there though. Just hit the like button though. I'm gonna leave you there trolling. As long as you hit that like button, I'm gonna leave you right there. All right? Might not matter to you, but I'm gonna leave you right there, all right? Hit the like button. I'm gonna call you Troller A. So Troll A. Hit that like button, Troll A. And shoot down here to the port. You know my regular routine. Stop down here at 7-Eleven. And I'm running behind. They ain't even tell me that. I don't even have no work in the mailbox. Alright, so hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it out. I gotta do that anyway in a minute. I gotta share it out. Gotta make sure I share it out first. I would definitely share it out before anything. Alright, we're gonna get down here. Yeah, I share it out. You share it right now while I'm at it. Here we go. Share it out. Sonny Blanco, shout it out. We're going to use to share it out. Shout out Sonny Blanco, we're going to share it out. Basically, right there. I'm going to put it over here. I'll put it there. Alright, we share that out. Let's see if I can share that out. Alright, let's get it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the like button. Those who are in the building about to hit this road. Whew. Man, brother cream. Let me know what state you're from. Let me know what country you're from. Drop it in there. Drop your flag in there. Whatever flag you got. Ray down there. Ray's still there. Ray's still in the building. Appreciate that like. I appreciate it. I'll be right back. Yeah, we get on this road, man. The back, coming out the back wheel of the chassis. I'm like, what time is it, bro? All right, it's 6. It's going on 7 o'clock, so I ain't gonna be down there till 9 o'clock. I get down there at 9 o'clock. I get down there at 9. I get out by 12. I'll be up here by 2. Same thing as yesterday. Same thing as yesterday. Same thing as yesterday. Let's see what I hit when I got dropped. Let's see, yesterday something fell on the ground. What's where it fell? Let's see if we got good eyes to see what fell. This man. Something fell right over here yesterday. Something said, bing, 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 bing. I just won that piece that Walter had welded for me, so I don't know. I probably ain't gonna see it anyway. So I don't know which side it probably fell on. It fell out here somewhere. Yeah, I ain't gonna see it. That piece is gone. Hey, that's fur. Yeah, that's fur right there. That's a dead animal. I ain't dropped that. I didn't fall out the truck. I don't know where it went. I did trace a piece out, so I'm gonna end up cutting it. Make one up. A little car coming. Come on, little car. That little car look like a little white stove. Come on, little car. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd rather have some lamb chops, to be honest with you. I'd rather have some lamb chops, to be honest with you, then. Hit that like button, hit the like button if you're on the road trying to get. Sit back and enjoy the ride, you know? I dropped the video today doing the press of the suit. Now, today I had an oil change to do tomorrow, but I do have another oil change. That's going to be dropped on J. Quill page, and the other one's going to be done live on the trucker page. So we're going to definitely do an oil change tomorrow live on the trucker page. No, Saturday. Make sure you hit that like button, Be for pork, hit that like button. Hey, just back and enjoy the view, that's all. Get yourself some beef, get yourself some pork, mix that with some egg, and enjoy yourself, man. Get some coffee while you on the run. Sit back and enjoy the scenery. What y'all see is what I don't see. So what I see in that on video, I don't see outside. So y'all see something different what I see. I just see one plain white and blue sky. Y'all see these different sorts of colors. Yep. You see it different on the camera? Okay. Hey, what country you tagging in from? What country you from? Or if you're in the U.S., what city and state you from? Which states you close? Let's go. I never understand how people sleep at the police station. I never understand. Never. I can't even sleep outside like this next to a wooded area. You don't know who the hell out there watching it, lurking. You don't know who out there lurking. I can't do all that. You don't know who out there watching it. You know. All right, make sure you hit that like button, share out the video, like, share, subscribe. Share it if you can. Let everybody know your favorite trucker on the road today. Let them know. Let them know. Your favorite trucker coming out of America is on the road today. If you out of the United States, I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm out poking area. I'm telling you, yesterday I put 2 nice cigars. Well, you know the down, but hey, that cigar spot, the spot man, go to. So you come up, man, I'm taking you to the spot. Got a lot of shit. Yeah, you ain't spend a whole lot of money either. I'll be able to get like, man, if you spend like, say if you spend about 125, 130. Let me tell you something, man. You go in there and pick. He'll tell you, you spend about a 125, you can pick any 6 cigars that will fit in the cigar envelope. You know, the clear pack, and he'll give you 1 free. So he'll give you a pick 6, and he'll give you 7 for free. Yeah, he cool up there. Every now and then I go on there. West Indian guy. Hey, you want to try this one? He gave me one that was wrapped in a leaf. I said, well, do I take the leaf out? He said, well, some people smoke with the leaf on. I said, man, we'll give you a buzz. He like start laughing. Like, no, yeah, if you don't like it, you know, don't worry about it. So every now and then, he cool there, man, cool. Then at first I used to go in there, they feel uncomfortable. Now when I go in there, it's like they speak when they see the truck out there. They speak. Yeah, and then, Yep. Yeah, I know. And once they get them Pakistanis and Indians, whatever, they get to know you, man, they tell you everything. Tell you everything. Man, he put me on, man. Then I go to his other cigar spot. He got 2 spots. They got one right there by the mall. They got, matter of fact, they got that off. They got 2 cigar spots between the mall. One in front of the mall when you get off the exit, and one in back of the mall. Either which way, you're gonna hit them. Either which way. Hey, I appreciate y'all for riding with me this morning. Really appreciate it. We're gonna get down the hill. Y'all get to see what y'all get to see for free. Y'all get to see that. That's the joy of waking up in the mountains, because you get to see a whole lot. As long as we don't see no deer flying across the highway and start whacking deers and bears, we good. As long as we don't see that. That thing gonna tear the truck up, and I don't want to do that. Oh, right? Years ago, a friend of mine had a problem with his truck, and he was going to do the same thing that Rob going with the injectors and all that. Then he said something to me was the reason why they fixed this problem, because that number 7 injector, because when you have the DEF on your truck, hey, good morning, chill, Will, appreciate you coming through, brother. So he was going through, his tanks kept bubbling. His reservoir was bubbling. But he thought it was his injectors, and he thought it was his injector cups. Because he took the truck to the shop, and this is why I say you have to be on mechanics. You take the engine apart, you do the heads, you do everything to the truck. Truck comes back the same problem. You go somewhere else, they work on the truck, it comes back the same problem. Nobody can figure it out. See, when you delete the DEF, one thing you're not forgetting for the DEF when you delete it, the DEF comes with another injector. That's number 7. That number 7 injector is still active. It's still pulling antifreeze because it still got to go into the DEF. Even though you delete it, it's still pulling diesel. It's kind of like your air compressor. Your air compressor got a water line and it got a water line and an oil line return. So because that DEF fuel has that injector, what happened is just because you delete it, you have to really go behind yourself and cut off the lines that's still feeding it. You got to cut off the oil line, cut off the water line, cut off the power so it's still feeding it. They're going to find out. He takes it to another guy who actually analyzed it and said it's your number 7 injector. And all he did was block the hose and block one hose in another line and told me these guys do the rest of problem fix. You see why I say the guessing game in this the guessing game in the trucking industry, if you're one operator, will cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. When all you have to do sometimes is figure it out. And it kind of found out it was just that number 7 injector that was causing all the problems to his truck. And a friend of mine went through that years ago where he said that number 7 injector went bad. Even though he cut the DEF, but he deleted it, the DEF fuel system, the number 7 injector went bad. So his truck was running raggedy until he replaced the number 7 injector, blocked off the lines, truck running fine. And see, I never thought to tell my boy that because I forgot all about this, what he went through. But I know if I'd have called my other boy, he would have told me, yo, Jay, I had the same problem. So like I told him, now if you know somebody going through the same problem with that DEF fuel, let them know that if you delete the DEF, you're gonna have to block off the line that's feeding that DEF. You gotta block it. Because if not, you're gonna go through the same issues, man. It will cost you a lot of money, man. A lot of money. A lot of money. So this trucking game, man, people don't really understand what you go through. You can't, working on your truck, you cannot. You can, but don't let it get on your mind where you playing the guessing game. Because the guessing game in this trucking game will cost you 30, 40, 50, thousands of dollars. Man, you be going crazy thinking I need a new truck. It's not even that. So if any problem y'all know, if y'all know anybody that's going through issues with their truck and they got bubbles in their tanks and a fuel tank because it's pushing air. You got bubbles in the reservoir. 9 times out of 10, it's not your heads, it's not your pistons, it's not your valves. It's that number 7 injector that operate that DEF fuel. Alright, you see that? Wrong balance. Yeah, exactly, Chill will put you out of business, man. Because now you sitting there frustrated as hell. You like, man, this is going crazy. Like my boy, he going through it right now. I mean, going through it. And when we talked yesterday on the phone, and all it was the number 7 injector to the DEF fuel and the lines. All you had to do was the mechanic he went to found it. They was able to block off one line with a pair of grid pliers and something else, and he said, this your problem. It's that number 7. Because it's still, what happened is the number 7 injector is still good, but it's still active. Even though you delete it, it's still active. That thing is still working in that truck. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. A lot of people don't understand that. Like you said, it will put you out of business. It'll put you out of business fast. So when you run around thinking that you want to, and you know the thing is, you know who can find that problem? The dealer. But once you delete the DEF fuel, you can't go back to the dealer. The dealer don't want to touch the truck. You can't even sell it back to the dealer. The dealer don't want to buy that truck. Once you delete, let's say right now you selling the truck for $90,000, $100,000, and you want to get a new truck. You go to the dealer if you want. But the company on lease those Narrow, they did the same thing. They try to get rid of a truck, and once you delete it, that's it. You don't want it. A lot of people understand that. You delete it, you can't take it back to a dealer when he can fix the truck. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Joe. Well, it's illegal. You're right about that. Like I was saying yesterday, the state of Connecticut, you go through the way states of Connecticut if you want, and they run the test on that DEF. Man, they're anywhere at one time it's anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 fine in the state of Connecticut if you delete that DEF view. Delete it if you want. Connecticut gonna bang you hard, man. No diddy, but they gonna bang you. They gonna definitely get their money out of it. And he was going through it, man. Yo, shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy. He figured the problem out. But he was going through it, man. Talking to him last night, he sounded a whole lot better. Because these weeks, these months, he been going through it, man. He been going through it. Going through it. And he got it wet. Yeah, he been going through it, man. So when you're out there trying to, hey, man, I understand that we all trying to save money and we ain't trying to have our trucks in the shops, but if you would have had that issue, the dealer would have fixed it. That's why I tell people to get a warranty. I tell people to get that warranty, man. You go get a truck. If you can't get nothing on that truck, get a warranty on that DEF vehicle. Because if you don't, you're going to go through it, man. You're going to go through it. Yeah, nah, it's a, that's the road. That's the road, driver. That's the road. Plus, in my spring, I took off the driver's side left spring under the hood because the bracket then it cut. Plus, the road is, man. You see, once I get on pavement, you ain't gonna see it bounce no more. But I took off the spring because the bracket the bracket kept cutting the spring in half. So because of that, I took it off, and I got a friend of mine welding it for me. The bracket alone is, with KW, it's $198, and the bracket fit in the palm of your hand. So hopefully a friend of my boy Walter, Spanish brother, would get me my bracket back today. But you see, once again on this pavement, you ain't gonna see it. Don't bounce that, man. But the road is messed up on concrete. I'm telling you, man. You don't pay attention, man. These trucks will put you out of business. That's why some people, when they buy trucks, they're not mechanically inclined. They don't want to fix nothing. They want to keep going back to the mechanic. Go back to the mechanic. Woo! Yeah, I like the older trucks myself, man. They don't have all that, electronics and a lot of sensors and, that fuel and all of that. And if you can't hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what it is. Let me know where you at, where you calling from. No, not where you calling, where you tagging from, what state you in, what country you in. Yeah, I'm trying to hurry to get down here to the port. Yeah, but like I said, I took the hood spring off because the bracket kept breaking the hood spring. And what happened is when that hood spring started bouncing around under the hood, it'll put a hole. I done went through 4 condensers with the hood spring being cut by the bracket. I done went through 4 condensers, and I went through an ear to ear, just whacked it and put a hole in it. So I just took it off before it broke. So I'm just waiting for the bracket to come back. Once I get the bracket back, then I put it back under the hood to keep the hood stable. But right now, it is what it is, man. Being out here like 32 years, man, I just try to bring a lot of awareness and information, to the truckers out here. Because if you're not trying to turn a wrench and you own that truck, man, you forget about it. Come on, just sell it to the mechanic. Yeah. I tell you, man, hey, chill will, man, it's crazy out here, man. People don't understand the life that we go through, man. They just think we just get behind the wheel and we just drive these trucks. It's more than just driving a truck. It's more than they got these highways all beat up. It's more than just driving the truck. More than just driving the truck. And plus, this week I got to do my front leaf springs on the front end of the truck, so that got to get replaced. You know, I got to put rear tires on the back. It's a lot of money, a lot of headaches, stress. You get your good days, you get your bad days in these trucks. You know? It comes with that. Given next month, this is all gonna be covered with snow. It's all gonna be covered with snow right here. I'm hoping all it's gonna be covered out. You can see nothing on the road. There's another container drop. He got that front end lit. Yeah, he got them bright old LED fog lights. Salute to you, bro. Coming through with a freight line with a pink one box. I hope, hey, chill, Will, man. I hope so, man. I hope he was trying to, you know, when he was in office or through COVID, but I hope, man, because we need some help out here bad, bro. We definitely need some help. We need the rates to go up. We need the broker to stop robbing the truckers, you know. Hey, man, I hope they even give offer benefit, free health insurance to the owner operators, man. I know I'm just jumping out the window, but they need to offer us some health insurance for the owner operator. I hope he do help us, man. We definitely need some help. Everybody else getting help. You know, when the rails was going on strike, they got help. Port, you know, they got help. They got what they wanted. It's just that right now, they're looking at the truckers like we're a third world country out here. See, that's the only thing I don't understand. It's like when they get into all these policies and politics and all of that, I don't really hear nobody bringing up the truckers. I don't hear it. You know, they talk about police reform. You know, they talk about everything, you know, under the sun. You know, dock workers and, you know, big corporate companies and metal mills and you know, lumber yards and everything being shipped all over the place, but the truckers is not putting the front or the back end of that. You're not even in the middle of the shit. They really don't. They don't even put us in it, so I don't know. We'll see. Definitely gonna see how it work out. See the state trooper, they had to fall back. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, right? Yeah, they want to appoint people with non-trucking backgrounds to handle trucking affairs. I know. See, that's like a couple years ago, right? Now, when they built the prison and it's all going to work. It's going to fit in. When they built the prison years ago, down the Rainbows Avenue in North, where they had Diddy at, and where they had Casanova at, right? They had paid a college student, whatever she was, to write a reform for the prison. Never been in jail herself. Never had nothing to do with it. Right after she wrote that bill, they had a riot. Same thing with trucking. When you sitting here telling us what we should or should not do, how we should sleep, how we should drive, how we should eat, the hours of service is all chopped up. You know, all these electronic logs that people are using, you can't even make no money no more. You can't even run hard no more. You know, understand that we need to get some sleep. At the same time, if you keep regulating trucking, how the hell are we supposed to make any money? Can't make no money. You know, Ronald Reagan deregulated trucking years ago, and it have not went back up since then. It seems like every year the money is shrinking, going down. So ain't gonna be nothing left. So you got people writing policies about what we do out here. Never drove a truck. That's like a state trooper is trying to give me rules and regulations on how should I drive and how should I sleep and when I should take my sleeping berth when he not in no damn truck. He never drove a truck. Hey, good morning, Senator Blanco. Appreciate you coming through. Like a DOT officer would tell me how to drive this truck, rules and regulations, and look in my eyes and say, well, your eyes are pink. How long you been driving? Now, I could ask him the same thing. Your eyes are pink. How long you been standing out here? So you're going to tell me you've been out here for 18 hours, DOT and trucks overtime, and I can't question you, but you can try to give me a ticket? For the worst, but since I've been out here going on 32 years, right, being out here, the change that I seen first is the lack of disrespect, right, they have for truckers. I done seen the money get trickling down to where as though you got Burger King starting at $17.50 an hour, and they paying truckers at 15. They still paying truckers at $15 an hour. The money. I seen the money change. I seen the worst that I seen is allowing people to become owner operators with no. Hey, what up, DJ F? What up, bro? It's allowing people to go buy a truck with no trucking experience. And they get out here and get into the worst accidents. No driver background, no company background, no driver experience. And they can walk up to a dealer and buy a truck and get the driving and never experience nothing out here on the road, because what you learn in school ain't what you're gonna learn out here on these highways. I done seen them big companies hire sex offenders, disregard for their license, you know, alcohol, drug fail testing, just hiring them. I done seen it, man. It ain't. I ain't seen it right now. Do I see it getting any better? Let's see what Trump do. I don't see it getting no better right now. I just see it trickling down to nothing. Because now these things right now, once they start coming out with all this AI self-driving trucks out the game, man. So this is and you all nasty, man. And that Volkswagen. They said the trooper that pulled Velo over. Well, basically like this, right? When you in the state of Pennsylvania, Oh, Bello, not Bello. Pull us over. All right, I got you. My fault. You know, I'm looking at the screen because where it looked like it's, I'm sitting far back. Look like I'm far back. Well, when they pull us over, man, when they pull us over, right? I thought he said Bello. My fault. Hey, when they pull us over, it depends. They got level 1, 2, and 3. Level 1, 2, and 3. They can pull me on the shoulder right now and do a level 1. When they pull you in the chicken coop, they can do level 2, 3. Now, some troopers, they real easy with you, but some, they will give you up to down there 11 tickets, man. And that ticket looked like a pamphlet. And they can hit you with for whatever, man. Whatever. And sometimes them bills, sometimes it's a warning to the company or to you. You can end up having $1,100 in bills, man. Just for a DOT regulation stop, a DOT violation stop. So, is it a certain amount? Nah. It's up to him if he want to keep going. It's up to the state trooper if he want to keep going, man. There's really no limit on how much he want to charge you. It's just that you got to be able to fight some of that. You do have the right to, like, fix it and send the tickets in, you know. But as far as the bill, nah. It's up to him, man, how far he want to go. But see, this is the thing, Sonny Blanco. It's up to it depends on your attitude also, right? Now, you get pulled by DOT, your attitude must change. Not saying you gotta act like a coon, or saying you gotta act like a sucker, or saying you gotta act like a bitch. But when you get pulled by DOT, man, you better humble yourself, bro. You gotta humble yourself, and you gotta work with them. So if he pulled me over right now, the first thing would say, you know, hey, good morning, officer. What's the problem? So the officer's gonna say, well, you know, I pulled you over, right? And you be like, nah, not really, but what's the problem? You gonna say, well, you got a tail light out. Oh man, that's my plug. My plug be jumping up and down. Can I get back there and shake the plug and plug it back up? He might allow you to do that. He might allow you to do that. And if he say, well, you got one headlight out, you say, hey, can I get out there and punch it? He might start laughing. So you have to humble yourself when you're dealing with a DOT officer, and you have to talk to him, because if you jump out the truck with an attitude, you ain't dealing with a city cop. You ain't dealing with a marshal. You ain't dealing with a sheriff. You dealing with a DOT, and he got your company, he got your life, your wallet, your license in his hands. So you got to get out there and have a conversation, talk to him. You got to let him know, like, man, I didn't even know that. I just fixed that. I don't know why the light popped out. I don't know why it's smoking. I don't know why it's oil. You know, later on, I'll clean it up. So long as you humble yourself and know how to talk to the officer, he'll let you slide. So basically what he'll do, he'll give you warnings. I take the warnings all day. I ain't trying to pay for no tickets. So all that talking tough to a DOT officer, man, you better shut the hell up and humble yourself. Because he could put you out of service for 8 hours, 10 hours. He could put you out of service for 2 days. He could definitely put you out of service. So you just have to know how to talk and humble yourself when it comes down dealing with a DOT officer. Now, a regular cop is one thing, but a DOT officer, hey, you better say, good morning, officer, good afternoon, good evening, how was your day going today, officer? And then he will say, oh, okay. You better look like you woke. You better shake it off. If you tired and you sleep, man, you better shake it off and yawn and scream in that truck. And when he walk up on you, you better be ready for a conversation. You better be ready, because you have to be able to humble yourself and change your attitude when you're dealing with a DOC officer. It can ruin your career and ruin your life, huh? Yeah, you can ruin yourself, man. No. Now, the warnings are different, right? Don't get me wrong with the warnings. See, the warnings can give you, let's say like he give you a warning for a tail light, right? Now, you can fix that tail light and you send that ticket in. It might end up on your CSS scores, but if you get the warnings and the tickets, now you got issues. Now, you mad because you got the warnings, but now you got to pay also. You got to pay also, because even if he give you a paying ticket, that still goes on your scores. It sticks with you. Even though you get a paying ticket, it sticks on your life. It sticks on your CSA scores, man. It sticks with you. So I'd rather take care of the warnings than be paying at the same time. I ain't trying to pay. I ain't trying to do that. Because one year, I was on my way to, matter of fact, I was crossing to Washington State, right? And I didn't have chains. I didn't have chains on my truck. So they gave me a warning. Come on, what is you doing? What we doing, man? So they gave me a warning, right? So I didn't know when I got back to Jersey, I had $1,100. I had $1,100 fine from the state of Washington State. They gave me $1,100 fine for not having chains on the truck, and I ended up spending $375 to go buy the chains. I spent $375 in the state of Washington to buy the chains, which I never even had to put them on. And I got back, that ticket got back to the guy who worked for Jeff. $1,100 in tickets, man. That went on my points, and I also had to pay that ticket, man. I had to pay it. So it depends on, to me, I think it really depends on the state. Like right now, Jersey pretty cool. If I go through the Jersey, pretty cool. But Pennsylvania and upstate New York, oh, forget about it. They put me out of service for my tail lights. One of my brake lights didn't work on one side of the chassis, right? So they put me out of service. Then I called Roadside. Roadside came and rigged it up. Chill Will, Roadside rigged my lights up. Got my lights working. At the same time, the points went on. We brought that back to narrow. Lucky I had no other points because that right there would raise the insurance. We have insurance. They say like right now they got to renew your license. You go and say like right now you go get on with another company, right? And the company say, well, I can't put you on because you got too many scores on your license. Now you can't even get a job. Hey, I'll tell you like this, right? At 52 years old, I'm trying to read it, but the letters are small. So that's gonna be all right. I don't know how some people got their letters big on the screen, but my letters are small right now. I be seeing you on the chair looking at the screen the same way, bro. I be seeing Sonny Blanco sitting in that chair reading the same way. I can see them little letters, man. Hey, I don't know how Trey's letters be so big, Ray, but I can't. Hey, man. Hey, I can't see it like that, man. But you say, y'all, hey, man. The letters be small, bro. The way station open, take it. Yeah, that's like right here, man. That's like right here. Now my other truck, Chill Will, I went through the way station right here, right? They gave me right here in Jersey, right? This way station open. They gave me a ticket because my oil pan was leaking. The oil pan was leaking on my truck, and they gave me a ticket over here, man. They gave me a ticket in this way station. And another thing too, if you come through this weigh station right here and you got ice on top of the container roof, they had me pull off the highway, go to the gas station, and I had to take it off. The state trooper was parked on the side of my container and made sure I took the ice off before I was able to move the truck. And the place had an ice scraper, but it didn't even work. Didn't even work. So hopefully that light stay green and it don't move, it don't shift. Yeah, that Jersey, right there, got a truck right now. They pull them in that chicken coop as a wrap. Upstate New York, I know how to run it. You run Route 11, you get around the one in Binghamton. If that one over in Susquehanna, get off for the Loves, run Route 11 all the way down, get back on and put you on the other side of the way station. Hey, you ain't hear it from me, bro, but even though I just said it. Down in New Jersey, the only way station I see people run is the one on 78. Because you got two on each side. That one eastbound or westbound on 78. A lot of people run around that. They run it. I don't run it because it just might be your day where they come and pull you over. And you don't run in the weigh station. Them tickets $100. And tickets $100 or better running the weigh station. Now you got a $100 ticket plus they got to DOT the truck. That's why I say on the trucking channel, we all can agree and disagree. Because we all got our own trucking experience, man. We all have the way we go through things, man. It ain't just me. We all go through it out here. If a person say, oh, I drive a truck and I don't never have issues, that ain't lying, bro. They capping. If you in these trucks and you never had no issues, yeah, you get a brand new truck got an issue. They pull brand new trucks over in the weigh station. You better believe that. You can have a 2025 and they will pull you in the weigh station. Maybe they want to see the truck. They'll do it. Let me run up into some 7-Eleven real quick. I had to grab my water, my cranberry juice, and my muffin. I gotta get this regular thing I do. Yeah, so you can have a brand new truck, man. They will pull you over. They don't care. Bobtail, empty. They don't care. They want to pull you over. They want to check you out. They're going to check you out. That's a nice peak. That's a nice peak. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta paint my truck next year, but that's a nice peak. I tell you one thing, man, as you get older, hey, your eyes ain't like they ain't sharp like they used to be. But both the time I try to keep myself in shape, man. It ain't like it used to be, man. Yeah, I'm gonna run up in here and grab something. If y'all dip off, I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it up if y'all like. But I appreciate y'all riding with me, man. I like the communication back and forth. It helps you get through the day, because if you ain't talking to nobody, you be in here stressed out, ready to fall asleep. Out here. As soon as I pull it up and get at you, man. I need to get those new glasses where you can read everything come up on inside the lens. Hey, hold on. Let me get up in here real quick. Yeah, I don't need no diesel. I got enough of Rebel. pull up on the side over here. Oh, you had your white girl in the truck, the boys didn't like that? Oh, nah, man. Hey. Nah. Hey, I try to duck them all the time, man. I try to duck them all. Every chance I get, I try to duck off. But I'm going to tell you one day, right? I was coming up Route 31, a DJ Ab. I was coming up 78, right? So I jump on Route 31 to come back. And you know right there on that little side, once you clear the Aquadilla, at the bottom it goes up, they was on the side one day. So I didn't even know they was out there. They just walked out there. They had the DOT car parked in the bushes right after that Aquadilla. So climbing the hill on 31. So he walked out. He slid me on the side with a straight job. He walked up on me, looked at the truck, said, "Where you coming? Where you going?" I said, "All right, go ahead." Walked up on a straight job, man. Before you know, they popping hoods and everything, man. I was sitting there like, damn. Oh, they be out there. You get the ducking. They be in them bushes, man. New Jersey State Troopers be in the bushes. Pennsylvania, they just pull you over, man. All right, I'm gonna get at y'all. I'm about to run in here real quick, man. If y'all stick around, cool. If not, I understand, bro. Let me run in here real quick, get my regular water and cranberry juice, man. I'll get at y'all. regular. Like a brown problem is they kept turning the LED light. It turned blue with a switch, but it was touching the metal of the bumper. The light kept turning blue when it's on. I'm like, anytime I hit him, oh, that shit still look blue. Alright, let's get it, man. We out of here. Oh, I must have got the switch on. I got the switch on. Man, we right back in it, Let's get down this hill, man. Now, I will go from 31 to 46, but like I said, sometimes they be out there, man. So I don't feel like dealing with them today. I'll deal with this traffic, but you know what? I'm going to take 31. I'll take 31. You know what? I'll take it. Because right now, that traffic is going to be thick over there. Coming down 80. Yeah, it's going to be thicker. So we'll take 31. We'll ride this out today. A little scenic route. Jump on 78, take 78 across. We'll ride out. Yeah, I think DJ, wasn't you the one that told me about? I know you told me one day your boy was going some issues with his truck, and it was the number 7 injector. You told me that too. My boy just went through the same thing. And we're gonna run this out. And jump on 78, come back the other way. They ain't gonna jump out on this side. They be on the other side, but the thing is, I know once I hit that traffic right there, the traffic down here too on 78. I know once I hit that traffic right there, coming down 80 by that snake turn by the bridge, they doing the road over there. And around this time, let me take this out. Alright, let's go. But I tell you one thing, man, it ain't all, don't get me wrong, it's not all, all downhill, but, it ain't all downhill, but you do get some laughs out of this. You do get to see some funny moments. You get to see some weird shit, and you get to see some funny moments out here. You do get that. I don't wonder where they going. Oh man. Yeah, see, I forgot about the traffic. Down here on 45th on the other side. Yeah, right, Yeah, my boy, Rob went through the same thing. And I wasn't even thinking about your boy Ed until he told me the story yesterday. And then it came to mind. That's what happened when you delete it. Once you delete it, it ain't fully deleted. It ain't fully, it's still operational. It ain't fully deleted. Alright, I'm a pickup truck. You wanna go around, that's cool. When I first started driving trucks, I used to do that. When the cars go around me, man, I'd be all getting on the shoulder, Let them all go. Man, I don't even get on the shoulder no more. You know what's on that shoulder? A flat tire. I don't even do that no more. I used to do that. Cars go around me. Man, I was all back then. I was young. I was all scared. I'd get on the shoulder. I'd let everybody go by. Now, man, it's a flat tire on that shoulder waiting to happen too. I don't get on that damn shoulder. That shoulder would take you into a guardrail, take you to a ditch. That shoulder take your front end out. I don't do that no more. I let them go around. I ain't moving this truck no more. Maybe gonna run this 78. It's going out the way a little bit, like 15 minutes out the way, but yeah. And well, I don't move over no more, man. I used to do that. I don't put nails in the tire, bolts in the tire, glass, metal pieces. I don't do that no more. I let take the ass around. I don't care how slow I'm going. If I'm on the back roads and they got winding roads and speed limit 45, I'm doing 45. I'm not doing all that. If I don't feel like going all the way, I can make a left down here at the quick check. That'll put me back on 78 or exit 12. There's a lot of routes you can run on these back roads down here in Jersey. But we're going to stay on this. If that's the case, I might always just stayed on 80 and took it straight down. But I tell you, the one thing I do like driving. You can't take that away. You can't take that away from driving. I do like driving. I'll tell you that shit. I can do anything I want to do, but it's just something about being out here, man. It makes it well worth it. I tell you that. It is worth being out here, man. That's one thing I do like about trucking is the driving part of it. This right here, it's in my blood, so it'll be hard for me to transition. I mean, to walk away from it, that'll be kind of hard to just walk away from trucking. But this is pretty much, you grow up into this. You know, you start as a young man and you end as a grown man. And this trucking industry, it makes you, it builds you. It builds character, man. A lot of people don't understand that about trucking. It definitely builds character. It makes you humble. It makes you think a lot. It makes you think a lot. You know? You might be in the truck and think you're the best rapper. You might think you're the best R&B singer. You might think you're the best smooth talking in the world. Trucking, it do something for you, man. This is one profession I can say I have a lot of love for. You get your ups and downs, though. You get your ups and downs where you just want to quit, you want to give up, you want to walk away. But, nah, I like this. Yeah, I'm slowing down because you always get two cops over here on the right. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, the freedom just being out here, man. You get to see a lot, you know? You get to see the landscape. You get to see so much out here, man. And people are like, oh, you know, hey, good morning, Angie, baby. You get to see people living in these backwoods, and y'all see what I see. You know, Jill Will and DJ Abby, I understand. You get to see houses, shacks. In some of these woods, you be like, how the hell they get out there? Yo, who put a house out there? Why they got a shack over there? Then you be looking like, man, I bet they got bodies in them bags. You be looking, tell you, man. Being out here make you think a lot. Yeah. Oh, it make you get to know yourself a whole lot. It's trucking different out here, man. It's different. You tap into your mind. But at the same time, you be focused. That's why I always say the worst part of driving truck is daydreaming. That's the worst part, is daydreaming. You get caught in your mind would drift. Your mind would drift, right? And you could be like 100 miles into the drive and you'll shake it loose and like, how the hell did I get here? You don't remember the last exit, the fuel stop. You don't remember nothing. It gets like that. Your mind would drift being out here, and you be wondering how the hell I get to this point. Damn. And that's the only thing about it too. You can lose your mind out here too, man. Your mind is drifting. You be thinking about other things and shit. Yeah. Every now and then, I don't want to. It'd be a cop over here pulling people in for it. Right here. That should be a state trooper coming up. Every now and then be a cop right here on the side. They do like swamp meats and be selling stuff over here. There's always a cop over the right side of it. They're always selling something. Trailers, cars. Yeah, man, but your mind would drift out here too. That's why I say whatever you got going on at home, don't bring it outside. Whatever you got going on in the house, don't bring it out here with you. Leave that shit at home. Whatever you got, leave it home. If you ain't getting all that FaceTiming, your shorty, your wife, leave that at home, bro. Leave that at home, because out here, it only take a second for some shit to happen. Now you in a whole situation out here. So I say leave the problems at home, the argument, the yelling, you know, all on the phone and FaceTime and the texting. Leave that shit at home. You'll ruin your day out here. You be out here frustrated, chest, your heart hurt, your back hurt. You got a lot on your mind, and you and that phone going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That shit do something to you. That's one of the worst parts of being out here too. It's like letting your emotions and your feelings take over what you're doing. It's crazy. All right, we gonna bust it right on this 31 coming up. Turn, man. I need that turn. There we go. The light is good. I think he might be going to the quarry. I guess I don't know. I know he loaded. We gotta ride this out. All right, there you go. Come on. So thing about dump trucks, man. They run you off the road. Now, see, he loaded, right? Look at his pin. Look at his pins locks on both sides open. He loaded, but he ain't got it locked. You see his pins? Yeah, his pins are open on both sides. You don't have that thing locked. He loaded though. That top is back. Yeah, he got a crown on the top. Yeah, he got a crown up there. That thing loaded. But they call the crown is the bubble on top of the that big lump that's on top of the dump truck. They call that a crown. So he loaded, but his pins ain't locked. Yeah, his pins ain't locked. Yeah, leave the pins unlocked. Yeah. I catch him going up the hill. Yeah, we gonna go up this hill together. I'm gonna shoot right past him. But we gotta climb this hill together, so. And I'm trying to see right now. I got a motorcycle behind me, so I'm watching him too. Because the motorcycle, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna jump out in that left lane and take it. That green light, we catch that light, we're gonna dip to the left. Alright, let's go. That look like a state truck, city truck. Yeah, they love these dump trucks. If he dipped to the right or the left, I'm taking either one of them. So he might take the right. He might even stay in that left lane. Yeah, he can stay in that left lane. We gotta go around him. Time for all that. I knew he was gonna stay in that left lane. He got a motorcycle now. The motorcycle's coming. But I knew he was gonna stay in that left lane. I already knew that. See, people think we pay attention to everything out here. Right here on the left, you'll get DOT coming back this way, sitting in the cut over here, and down the bottom of the hill. Now, slow it down right here. Got a cop sitting down at the bottom of this hill right here. Most of the time, they don't even talk on the CB no more, so you can't even get them out on the CB no more. I'll tell you what the cops at anymore. Hey, you got a plain rapper sitting in the cut on the corner. I'll tell you nothing. There's 31 right here. Take it right to 78. 78, take it right to the border. That's what I be saying. I don't even see why we have to get produce and livestock from overseas when we got it all up here. It's a whole lot of land. I tell you, I like Pete's, but I drove a Pete from Jersey to Sacramento. At that time I was pulling tankers, but this KW, it's just different. The newer ones now, you got more space because this is an older model. If you had a big stomach, you can't fit back there. You got to take the armrest off the right side of the seat. You got to take the left armrest off the right side of the seat, just to squeeze back. So the guy who used to drive this truck before I brought him, man, he was pushing 500. I don't know how he got back there, man. I don't know how he was able to get back there, but he was able to manage it. I don't know how he did it. Inside some of these KWs, the old models, it's tight, man. It's tight. But it really depends on the model you get. You get the studio edition. You get the studio edition, you got a lot of room. You get the icon edition, you got a lot of room. You got like the bottom, the top, the moon roof, the taller ceiling. You get the tall mid roof. This right here, short. It's old model short. But she pulled though. She definitely pulled. It's just that it's sad that they don't make cats no more. Cat stopped doing. Well, you can get it. You can get a cat motor if you get the motor from, you find a truck from Cat himself. Yeah, I know. This thing be rolling, man. I ain't gonna lie about it. Even though Packard owned both of them. Oh, you got a custom? Hold on. You got a come. All right. I can barely see the little letters. We get to this light, we get to the light. Yeah, oh, you got a Cummins. Yeah. Well, what I heard with Cat, this is what I heard a while back, a couple months ago. The Cat say they will, if you swap the motor with them, you can get a Cat motor, I don't know if it's reman or new, for $35K. With a warranty on it. Now, I was considering that. I was really considering that. But I don't know if it's going to take my motor and give me the same motor, or take my motor and rebuild it. But that's what they were saying. They would take, I was told Cat would swap your Cat for a brand new Cat or a reman Cat built over for $35K plus a warranty on top of that. Now, I was looking into that. Because I would love to get this motor rebuilt by Cat. Nah, they would take your Cat motor. They would take your motor. You know, this is what I was told. You take your motor and put another one, a whole end frame for you, what I was told. I was told that a couple months ago. Like when I had my Freightliner had a C10 Cat, had a small Cat in it. Before it got hit, Cat wanted that motor. But they didn't want to buy the whole truck. I would have sold, they would have gave me a good deal. I would have gave them the truck with the motor, they gave me a good deal. But it got hit, and I ended up walking away with a good piece of change when they put the truck out of commission. When the truck got hit in the port, somebody backed into it with a container, and it was done. They hit the front hood, cracked the windshield, they knocked the engine off the motor mounts. And they totaled it out. But small motor, but Cat wanted that motor. Foley's right there in Piscataway. they gave me an offer, but it wasn't enough for me. I wanted to get rid of the whole truck, but they didn't want to give me what I wanted. They just wanted the engine. So since they didn't want the whole truck, but the truck was moving, I was using it. They didn't want to do that, so I said, nah. But later on down the road when it got hit, yeah, I walked out. I walked away pretty good. And then when the truck I got now asked me did I want to drive it. So I said cool. So drove the truck for 2 weeks. And the owner came back and said, do you want to buy it? I said, buy it. It's like a dream truck. I would love to have a KW. So he want to buy it. So I asked him the price. He told me, wait, gave me another week. Came back. All right, got a deal for you. Give me 6 for it. Me, I'm like 16. He started laughing. He said, no, give me 6 for it. I said, you serious? Like, yeah, give me 6 for it. So I got the truck for $6,000, $6K. That's what I got it for. Truck was already running. They just wanted the money back that they put into the motor and the trans. So from that point, I don't put money into it. Put a lot of money in it. It wasn't like this when I got it, man. I had to put a lot of money in it, man. Put a lot of money in it. Yeah. But what they do is, from what I was told, Cat make the bottom part of the Packard motor. Yeah, I got the truck. I end up flip the wheels inside out, polish the tanks, put the lights on the truck. I put everything myself, did it myself. So put the lights in, put the seal in. The horns wasn't working. I took the caps off, polished the horns, got everything working. What else? I changed the steering wheel, changed the seat. I did a lot myself, man. I cleaned it up. Did a lot myself. Now the only thing I would like to do to this truck is the Peterbilt cutout, because I can't slide the seat back. There's a wall in the back. I can't lean the seat back. I can't slide back. I can slide back, but it's only gonna hit the wall. It's like a day cab in here. But if you get the Peterbilt cutout, the charge $3,000. I don't know how much it is now, but I know around the COVID time, they was charging $3,000 to do the Peterbilt cutout in the back, where I would be able to slide the seat back. But for some reason I didn't do it, man. I didn't do it. Now I'm regretting it, because I would love to slide the seat back, but it don't go far. That's like a day cab. Now the other KWs, the newer models and all that, like the 07s and 04s, you can slide the seat back. You got all that room, that freedom. You know, I be wanting to drop the seat back so you can't see my face. But it is what it is. What are you doing out here? He's picking up a. Hey, you man. Hey. hey, don't disrespect the white folks, right? Don't disrespect the white folks, right? Old white man got a walker. He's out there when he's sitting, right? Got a plastic bag. I don't know if he's picking up a dead raccoon or a dead rat. Or I don't know if he's a cat, raccoon, a dog, a fox. But he out there with a walker about to pick up a dead animal. I couldn't do that, man. Shout out to him, man. I couldn't do that, man. I'm not picking no dead animals off the shoulder, man. They dead. It's you know, unalive animals, you know. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, man. Hey, man, I don't care what I was drinking, man. I'm not getting up in the morning to walk outside with a walker. I can barely stand. Now, see, that's what's called insurance people watching that. If he was out on disability and insurance is watching that, they'd be like, they'd tell me, man, ain't nothing wrong with you. You out there picking up a dead animal, man. Shout out to hell, man. White folks they just do shit. And they be out here doing all types of stuff. That animal be there dead until the sun come out, until it dry up, until the bones, until the rainstorm or the sun take him out of here, man. or call animal control or somebody to come get that off the road. I'm not picking it up, man. You know what comes with that? You mess around picking up, you get a bunch of black crows and ravens out here trying to attack you for picking up a dead animal, man. I ain't doing that. Hey, chill, well, you know, you know how many, hey, chill, well, you know how many deers we see on the shoulder, foxes and cats and dogs. We ain't, and bears, we ain't hopping out the truck. We ain't doing all that, man. Ain't doing all that, man. I ain't with all that, man. There's always, this is Amish folks over here, but there's always a cop sitting, a county cop or a state trooper right here on the curb. Man. Oh, your first truck was 87 Freightliner? Hey, man. My first truck I ever drove, it was an old Freightliner cab over. I had an old Freightliner cab over that pulled over downtown North. I was going through Broad Street, and at Broad Street they don't want, you know, certain ton vehicles. And I had just got my license, man. I thought I was cool, bro. I was young. And I went downtown North with a cab over. They pulled me over with a horse. Two cops on a horse. Downtown North slid me over and gave me a ticket, man. Gave me a ticket. And they was like, don't blow the horn. Don't blow the horn. Don't blow the horn. But I blew that air horn. Them horses started bouncing. Oh, man, I'll tell you something. I earned another ticket. I got 2 tickets that day, man. 2 tickets. 2 tickets. Because they told me not to blow the horn, man. Hey, I was young, man. I didn't care. They be like, don't blow the horn. Don't blow I was sitting outside, Broad Market by BIM and Richard Pawn Shop, downtown North on Broad Market. Richard Pawn Shop. And he was like, don't blow the horn, don't blow the horn. Hey, man, I was young. I blew the horn anyway, man. You know, at that time, North had a stable by the city hall. Years ago, North had a horse stable outside by the city hall, right there between Broad and Chestnut. What's that? Chestnut? Yeah, Chestnut. Hey, good morning, David. Good morning, David. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let me tell you something. You're right about that. They see it and they pick it up. Let me tell you something, right? Now, where I live in the woods. I ain't gonna lie. I left the hood for the woods, and that's the best thing I ever did. Best thing I ever did, right? Got about the hood, moved to the woods. I was on my way home one night. I had left Jersey. I left Jersey. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. At that time, I had a Suburban. I had my Suburban. I'm coming through the back roads of sleep. I'm trying to make it home, right? I was like no more than 2 minutes from the house. I seen the deer. I'm looking right at him. As I'm coming through the intersection, coming through the road, I pulled on the left side before I got to this little bridge, like a little overpass of water where I live at. So I pulled over. This fool doubled back, rammed the corner, the left side corner of my Suburban, took out the whole complete headlight, took out the fog lights. So I left him there. When he rammed that, I kind of ran him over at the same time. I left him there. I get back. I told my neighbor Ned, I said, Ned, and Ned a white guy, big white guy, cool as hell, my neighbor. I said, Ned, I hit a deer, and I left him there. So Ned said, where you leave him at? I left him down there by the bridge. He said, why you ain't get him? I said, what you mean get him? I'm not getting no deer, Ned, I'm not touching no deer. He said, listen, Ned jumped in his pickup truck and went back, came back, retrieved it. I looked at Ned like he was crazy, man. He said, nah, if you hit him in his head and you knocked him out, that means he's still good meat. All right, whatever, man. Well, man, I got him. The thing had big, he had points. He had about like 6 points. Big antlers, big buck. I went back and got him, man. Went back and got him. He told me, he said, see, this is what he told me, white guy. He said, and hey, this is fact, right? I ain't making this up. Ned said, see, I'm gonna turn you to a black hillbilly. There's no black redneck. There's no way in hell if you hit a deer that you don't bring it back. I'm gonna turn you into a black redneck. And he went back and got it. He went back and got it, man. That's the difference. When you dealing with different folks, man. White folks don't play about they don't play about their food, man. They don't play about their deers. They don't play. He said you should have went back and got it. Cut it open and everything, man. Man, they're like that, man. They're like that. Headlight, they took out the headlight, the fog light. I had to, the bottom of the Suburban had to change the spoiler part. And then a couple years later, I was on the back roads going to work. 3 in the morning, I tried to dodge a deer, slid down to the end bank. I hit a tree stump. I hit it so hard in the front that it bent the axles on the back of my Suburban, man. Now the Suburban is, it's a 2003 Suburban Z11. The motor's still good, the trans still good. I ain't done nothing with it. It bent I hit it in the front, and it bent the axles in the back of the Suburban. Man, fully loaded. I ain't done nothing with it, man. I'll probably take the engine out. I'm restoring the 1972 Chevy Tahoe S10. So I might just go ahead and swap that engine and trans in there, and hopefully I can swap some other stuff, but the truck is in perfect mint condition, man. Mint condition. I guess that's what happened when you hit one, right? Now, when the truck got back towed to the house, and he asked me, "You ain't hit that one?" I said, "Nah, that one got away." Because he's gonna go back and get that one. What we at? Yeah, he about to hit 78 in a minute. Hey, Chill, well, you must know the same people I know, right? So Ned knocked on my door right one night, right? He said, "You ready to go hunting?" And I said, "All right, I got an AR." He said, "Man, you ain't shooting no deer with no AR. Man, you gotta get a nice hunting rifle, right?" So I said, "Cool." So the next day, Ned pulled up. No, Ned was already home. 4 pickup trucks pulled up. 4. They all sitting on the lift. Everybody jumped out. Was white. Now, mind you, I'm next door. I'm the next door neighbor. So everybody jumped out. So Ned said, "Hey Jay, you ready? Come meet the guy." So I go over there. We all chopped it up. We talking. So Ned said, "You ready?" I said, "Ready for what?" He said, "Did you get a shotgun? Did you get the rifle?" I said, "No, but I got a shotgun." He said, "All right, bring that." I said, "Where we going?" "Oh, we going hunting." Man, I looked at 6 white boys with rifles, right? I looked at all of them. I said, "No, I ain't going nowhere." He said, "What's wrong?" I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to be the one to get hunted. I said, nah, I'm good, Dad. I'm good, Dad. I said, "Dad, if you was going by yourself, cool, man. I ain't ready for all that. That's too much activity, man. Too much activity for me, brother." Hey, I didn't go, man. I didn't go. I said, "Nah, Dad, I'm good, man. I'm good, Dad. I'm good." I didn't go, man. You talking about 6 of them. They all got pickup truck. Mind you, I don't have a pickup truck. I'm rebuilding mine. So I don't have a pickup truck, man. And I damn sure wasn't about to go in the woods. Hey, with a bunch of them sitting there, swatting out, and they all was in camouflage. You know, I got army fatigue. Army fatigue and camouflage is different. People don't know that. You know, with army fatigue, you blend right in with nature, the trees. You blend in with the color. You blend in with the leaves, the branches. You blend in with the bushes. Man, let me tell you something. Only thing that blend me in with nature was the color of my skin. That's all you was getting from me. That's all you gonna get from me was the color of my skin. Other than that, I was like, nah, but I didn't go. I said, nah, man, I'm good, but I ain't going up in there. And I ain't go. And then every day when they see me, he say, so when you going to get your boat? I said, I'm gonna get a boat. He said, when you get your boat? I said, I ain't get it yet. He said, all right. So when you get it, then I'll scout you. You'll come with me. I'm gonna take somebody out on a scout because he the scout. So he'll take you out, get a buck, you pay him. So he guaranteed you pay him, he'll take you out. Y'all get, if y'all go like moose, deer, elk, whatever, beer, he'll take you out and he make sure you get one. That's what he does. So I told him next time I'll go with him, but I can't be going with a bunch of y'all, man. I don't know. Somebody might be in their feelings and shit. You know, they might be in their feelings, man, because Kamala didn't get president, and they was hoping that I voted. So I voted for Kamala. So I was like, you know, nah, man. But at the end of the day, man, I couldn't do it, shit. I feel you though, man. I feel you, man. I couldn't do it either, man. I couldn't. I ain't wanted to be the one out there to be the honey, man. So hey, I'll pass with this one. Nah, we on 78 now. Hey, you can't go hunting with everybody, man. You can't go hunting with everybody. Believe that shit. Man, one day, right? Yeah, I know some lines ain't crossed. You right about that, man. Let me tell you how one day, right? Now, they got this thing in PA where every year they go wild. They go what's them wild turkeys? Them big black ones. They go hunting. So you got, and then after the youth, it's the adults. So you take the child, you take your kids out, you go hunting. At that time, their son was 12, so they all go hunting. Their son come back with a big wild bird, a big wild turkey, big one. Got him upside down, cutting him through the middle, split him through the side, let him bleed out. Boom. He comes back with a big bird. So I look at little Ned, and I said, "Hey, little Ned, that's a big bird." So little Ned said, "Yeah. You like it? You like it?" I said, "Yeah." So I said, "Wow, that's bigger than what your father ever brought home, right?" Now, when I said that, he got in his feelings. He didn't like me to say that, right? So he got mad. So the next day, he come home with 2 big ones, just to prove to me his son won't be better than him as of right now. So I said, "Damn, you got 2 big ones? Oh, so you had to outdo your son." He said, "Yeah. I ain't gonna let him do me. He only 12 years old. You see the gun he got?" I said, "Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, he got a small rifle." He said, "Yeah, I won't about to let him do me." And it's like competition, and in a way that's good because you teaching your kids. For this kid to shoot that bird, he said he shot him from 500 yards. For him to shoot that bird at 12 at that age, and now he's like 16, going on 16, tells you where he at right now. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. So you can tell where he at right there. I ain't seen him in a minute though, because they got another place out somewhere else, but I see that every day. But I tell you, man, that's how they do. Every now and then, like the other day, they do a lot of fishing, the hunt. The other day he came back, gave me some frozen cold salmon that they caught, wild salmon they caught. Then before that, he gave me like 2 pounds of moose meat. Then he gave me elk meat. Then he gave me deer meat. Yeah. I grab it, I clean it. See, he don't understand the difference from eating fresh kill than eating kill in a store. You actually taste the texture of the meat. It's pretty good. You know, no diddy, whatever. But you actually, the meat is actually better than when it's fresh kill than you buying it out the store. It's a different type of texture, different type of flavor, you know. And he tells you, when I get it to you, either smoke it or grill it. So what I do, I just go ahead and smoke it. You talk about eating elk, To me, it's better than cow. To me, that's just my opinion. Because they all do the same thing. But with a fresh kill, they eat it from berries to grass, the leaves, the branches. So a fresh kill, they drinking water, you know, from the river, whatever they get it from, and it's a different type of taste. So what I get, I just clean it up, season it, let it sit for about 2 hours, let it marinate, boom, put it on the smoker, and let it happen. Let it happen, man. Before you know it, I got elk burgers, all types of stuff. Yeah, it is a good thing to pass your kids. It really is. It really is. See, PA, they got now see, I have license and I have weapons and all that, right? But PA got what they got up here called roll call. If it's roll call, you can Google roll call Scranton. They got a whole building up there, right? And these kids, white kids, a few blacks, Spanish, Asians, it's a building they have. And they go in the building with all types of ARs, nuns, shotguns, rifles. They go in there with bows and everything. And you pay $50. They got classes to teach you how to handle the weapon a right way. I'm telling you, ain't none of that street shit. Ain't none of that learning off the internet. Or ain't none of that trying to act like you in the Fortnite or Call of Duty. They have classes. And they have rooms. They have like demonstration rooms where you go, everybody's on a platform and you looking down and you running into buildings, smoke hallways, you know, whatever they do, like training courses they would give you on how to use your weapon the right way, the proper way. You know, ain't none of that street shit, and people may think, oh, that's corny, but I would rather know how to use an AR the right way and then somebody else get hit, because done the right way, you already know. They train you on that. They train you to think, let your emotions get in front of a trigger. They train you that way. And you know, they have them classes up in VA for that, up there in Scranton. Like the place is on Kaiser Avenue. It's on Kaiser Avenue in Scranton. It's called roll call, something like roll call. They do a lot up there, man. They advertise it. If you're in the mall shopping, they be in the mall with a whole table set up, and you pay $50. And they put you through a whole training course up there. And when you go in there, it's more a whole lot of white kids than any other race, but you know, they don't discriminate. You know, they don't do none of that. But what I'm trying to say is they raise their kids at a younger age to learn how to use weapons the right way. That's why where I live at, don't nobody argue. Nobody had a disagreement. Everybody got guns. Everybody got guns up there. Well, I live at, everybody strapped, man. Everybody walk, because we have bears. I live at a lot of wildlife, so we have a lot of bears that walk around, black bears. So if you see somebody walk a dog, like this morning, right? It's pitch dark. And my little Jack Russell, the pit bull, she's just silly. She ain't on point. But the Jack Russell, he's on point. He's barking at the woods. So he end up getting loose. I'm like, Russell, get over here. But he's barking because he's on point. Then there's a guy walking his dog, white guy walking his dog. But like I said, in the middle of the night, they be either he's strapped or he's a serial killer. Either he's strapped or he's a serial killer. He's psychotic. But they walk around and everybody's strapped, so don't nobody be. I mean, ain't none of that crazy shit. I like living over there. I like living in the woods. When I used to live in North, right there on Clifton, I used to live right there on Clifton Avenue, across from Brancher Park. Every day, gunshots, fire department, police, sheriff department, you know, sirens, ambulance, fighting, shooting. I got tired of it. Like some people may say, oh, I love that. That's gangster. That's the hood. Man, when you get older, you don't want to wake up to that. You really don't want to wake up to that, especially when you're a working man or working woman and you get up every day and you trying to make a living and provide. You really don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that every day. Some people love it. I don't want to hear that shit. I was next to the next to the highway 280. And end up car driving by, car wrecks. Then I got to get up in the morning, walk across the street because I had my truck parked at a recovery center. And man, you know, every day my truck parked at a recovery center. Yeah, I know, man. You know what I'm saying? So even when, like every night, depends on where I'm going. When I leave out the house, it's on the hip. When I get in the truck, it's in the car. You know, it depends on where I'm going. You know, it really depends. If I'm going to the mall, it's right where it's going to be. I don't walk around the mall, walk around, you know, because I don't really need it like that. It's good to have it, but I don't need it. Every time I be forgetting I even got it. Yeah, you respect it. You know, you gotta respect it. It's like anything, man. It's like being on a motorcycle. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. If not, you gotta get consequences. You got tragedies. You got too much going on and shit. Now, even when I'm on a motorcycle, if I'm riding a bike, I keep it in a backpack. I don't even leave it on my side. You know how fast somebody can snatch that off your side while you're on a bike? Alright, maybe 287. That's why if you have a community where everybody is strapped, everybody licensed, well, probably not everybody, but everybody respects it. Traffic out here this morning. Not right here anyway. I gotta slide over. Let me get over it. You know how people do, man. They'll run the right lane and cut everybody off just to get to 287. You'll think they'll stay in the lane, but they're gonna use that center lane and merge in. Before you know it, you caught up with them. So now you clashing with them, man. So now we ain't doing. Now get back. Hey, one day I might go, yeah, like I said, I'll go over there one day, go hunt. I'll probably go with him and his son. Why not? Him and his son and his wife. Now, his wife is the better shooter. That's crazy. The wife is the better shot. So far, so good with this traffic. You wanna come by, lady, or what? Alright. 8:45, you should be on about hopefully 9:15. Hopefully 9, you're not 9:30. You ain't got too long. Yeah, so this week I gotta do some work with the truck. So I gotta do the 2 leaf springs in the front. I'm gonna do that myself. So I gotta go pick up the leaf springs. So my leaf spring got 5. The truck sit too high in the front. Because I guess the original owner must have been pulling heavy rigging work. The truck came out of Canada. So I'm gonna get the 3 leaf springs to bring the front down so she can sit like a little bit over the wheel to cup the wheels. I gotta do that. I gotta put tires on the back. And what else? And I gotta do the V pipe because I noticed the other day when I had to replace the pipe from the V pipe to the turbo. So I be start dropping on. I got all these videos, man. I got lazy sometimes, but I gotta drop that video too. I replaced the pipe from the pipe from the V to the turbo. So I replaced that. But then when I went under the truck to tighten up the clamp, I noticed right in the middle of the V pipe where it slipped, there was a small exhaust hole. It was black. Hey, so I gotta replace that. So and I know some people don't like to buy the V pipe because it's expensive, but when you got duals on your truck and you gonna replace that pipe, man. Ain't no hell be pump faking. You got one straight pipe and you got the other pipe still sitting on the back. They do that in the port. They had one pipe sitting up and another pipe with exhaust to have people thinking they got duals on the truck. They ain't dual on that truck. You missing a whole V pipe. So I gotta replace that. So that means I gotta take the side panels off, bust the clamps off, start yanking and pulling, get out the grinder, cutting and pulling the rust. So I gotta end up doing that. So I got that work cut out right now. Work cut out right now. Hey, that's a part of the job. I try to fix everything. And I think that's the reason why too the trucks shake a little bit because it's kind of off. One of the springs, the leaf springs are weak. So yeah, I know. Yeah, save a lot of money like that. But what happened is, if I get the leaf springs under my discount, I get them for like no more than about $400 a piece. Then I go to Fleet Pride, I get the bolts, the U-bolts, the nuts and washers. When I call my mechanic and asked him to do it, he said if I get everything, he'll charge me $1,500. I said $1,500. If I do it, save some money. Save some money. And I got to do the bushings on the torsion bars in the back. I did 2 already. So I got to put that video up. I got an easy way of doing it. If you're doing your torsion bar bushings, and say like if you want to buy the bushings and they're hard to come out, I'm gonna tell you the secret of that, Chill Will. Get a torch, right? Get a regular torch from Home Depot and put it right on the knuckle part. Don't put it on the rubber. Don't put it on the bushing. Heat up the knuckle of it, front back. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna come out on its own. It's gonna ooze out. No diddy, whatever. I'm tired of saying that. You know, being from Jersey, I get tired of saying that. But it's gonna ooze out, and you get a hammer, knock it out. You'll see. Put the video up. It's gonna come out like a fireball. Then all you gotta do after that, get sandpaper, clean it inside. If you got a press, put some white grease in it. Get a press, flip upside down, and push them in. That's it. That's it, man. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm telling you something. Man. I did see on this truck. I got 4 torsion bars. I got 4. I did the first 2, the inner ones. I got to do the outer ones, right? Like all you got to do is take them off. You heat up. Once you heat them up, don't put it on the bushing itself. What happened is the bushing's got a seal on it in the inside. So you need that seal to heat. Once that seal heat up, all of that glue is going to come out left to right. But when it come out, be careful. Make sure you got it on the ground. Because when you whack it with a hammer, it's going to come out, but it's going to be like a fireball. And you got to be careful, man, because it will shoot out. Depends on, you don't want nobody standing around it. It's going to shoot out and roll, but it's going to be on fire, though. But just, let it burn out, throw some water on it. But Be careful though, because when you hit it, you don't want it to pop, but make sure you got gloves on and goggles on for safety measures. But heat it up real good and knock them out with a hammer. And just sandpaper and put the white grease, get it pressed, pop them. I gotta get it. I tried putting it back with a hammer, it ain't gonna work. Because what you're gonna do, you don't want to damage where you gotta put the bolts through the hole of the sleeve. You don't want to damage that. So get it pressed and press them in, and that's it. That's it. I'll put the video up. I don't know why. I got all these videos in my phone. I ain't even put it up. But that's the easy way to do it. I did the rear. I got to put that video. I did the front motor mounts on my truck. That was simple. And I did the rear motor mounts. I had to use a 30-ton bottle jack, piece of wood with a metal jack beside the motor up, take out the bolts, pull it out, put everything in. I had to be careful though, because I ain't want my hands to get caught. But I did my rear motor mounts and my front motor mounts myself. And I'm tell you something. See, I'm gonna tell you, like, my motto always been this: key. If I can touch it, see it, feel it, or touch it, feel it, see it, I'm gonna fix it. That's always been my motto. If I can see it, touch it, feel it, or if I can see it, feel it, and touch it, either which way it come first, I'm gonna fix it. That's just how I always been like that. My mind worked like that. I don't never look at it like I'm a kid. Nah, hell no, bro. I always been my motto, and I stick to that. Because I know me, I like to fix things. I think that's why I started this channel. This channel's been around for a long time, but I really started putting up videos. But that's the easiest way to get on bushings, man. The easiest way to do bushings or a torsion bar. Heat them up, knock them out with a hammer. Then you go to I went and got a cheap little press from what's that shit? Harbor Freight. A little garbage table press. It's garbage. But I went to the job. They let me use the shop. Narrow let me use their shop. So I went in there, used their press and pushed everything back in and put them on the truck. That was it. I do a lot of work on my truck. That's why when she start acting up, I know what's wrong with her. I don't do that. I do my own turbos, make the turbo, the manifold, what else? Sauce, clutch fan. And when it comes down to the clutch fan, you can go to let's say if you got a problem with the clutch fan, then the pad between the fan, between the clutch, your clutch fan and your fan, you got a pad. That pad is a brake stopping pad. So when that wears out and your fan keeps spinning, most of the time you would think to check the sensor on the side. But if it ain't the sensor, check between the fan and the clutch. You got a thick pad. That pad wears out. So you can go to like Norton. They got Norton right there on Elizabeth Avenue, Bayway Circle in Elizabeth. Or you can just Google Norton, and sometimes KW, Freightliner, all of them, Peterbilt, they have it. Get the clutch fan kit. And it's simple. I got a video for that. Pretty much take everything off, take the fan out, take it home, take everything. The same way you take it out, the same way you put it back. It's simple. It's simple, man. So I done changed the clutch fans myself with a Freightliner cat. I done did so much shit to trucks. Oh, basically what you do is, what you're gonna do when you hit it with the hammer, put the bolt back on. All right, put the bolt right on the tip, because you don't want to hit the thread. And once you see the insides catch fire, that's when you hit it with a hammer. Once you see it's oozing out and it catches fire, then you hit it with the hammer. Make sure you put the bolt on the end of it, because you don't want to hit the threads. Once you put the bolt on it, you whack it out. Take it right out. But if you got the ones where it's just a bar, try to put like a big washer. You got like a small shaft. It's a small shaft with 2 holes in it. Try to get like a nice size, like a washer, something that'll go on top of it, like a socket. Try to get a big socket, put it over that so you don't damage the metal, because hey, I know, I did that before. And whack that off, and it'll pop out, man. It'll pop out. Get a nice size hammer. But it'll pop out. It'll pop out. because you don't want to damage the metal. Once you damage that metal, if you hit it too hard, that metal might shift. Now you can't get the bolt back in. Now you're like, oh man, I done messed this up. Yeah, I've been there already, bro. Been there already. So hey, I had to tear up a lot to get it right. So I done tore up a lot of shit to get where I'm at now. So I can admit that I done tore up a lot. But now, and plus I got a lot of tools, man. I own a container, so my container, I got tools in my container, tools in the car, tools at the house. I keep tools all over the place, man. Because if I stay up, say like chill with you loan me a tool that I don't have. What I do, I go buy it. And another trick too, I got a trick. Say like if you taking off your starter, the hardest bolt on the starter to get off is that top one. So what you're gonna do, get a tool, put it on a vice grip, try to twist it and bend it towards you, right? So you're gonna make it like a half an L, cut it in half. That tool that you put on the back, you're gonna get one turn, but when you do it like that, you can get that top bolt off the starter. That's the hardest bolt to get off a starter on the truck is that top center bolt. Because most of the time, if somebody do your starter, if a shop do your starter, this goes for anybody. Double check to make sure you got 3 bolts in that starter. Because that top bolt, a lot of mechanics won't put it back. A lot of mechanics will not put that number 3 bolt back on the top of the starter. So make sure you check, because sometimes you can have problems starting your truck and you may think it's a ground cable. You may think it's your batteries, your alternator. No, so most of the time it's that number 3 bolt on the top of the starter. They would not put it back. They won't put it back. So make sure you check, because that's the hardest bolt to get in there. Some people's hands are too fat. If you got fat hands, you ain't putting that bolt back in there. So that's why you gotta hand tighten it and cut a wrench in it. Get yourself a wrench. Cut the wrench in half. It's either 15 or 17. Cut it in half, but before you cut it, put on a vice grip, a vice on the table vice, bend it and try to turn it. Cut it right in half. That little wrench will get up in there, and you can go ahead and start turning that thing. Try to get you the one with the ratchet first and get it on, put it by hand, pull it back, and then you tighten it, man. That's how you do it, bro. Yeah, they don't put it back. Chill Will, they don't put it back. And I know. I went through all this already on my Freightliner, because I took it to a respectable electric man in Angelo's. Angelo in North New Jersey. He's on Harp Street. He's the only man, he's Spanish brother. He's the only person that everybody deal with in North. All he deal with is starters. He deal with AC, starters, alternators, and electrical. All he does is electrical in your truck. But he got a mechanic that does the starters, and he got a habit, because he got little fat fingers. He got a habit of not putting that 3rd bolt on the top, and he won't do it because he got little fat fingers. So what you got to do is go, like, you got to turn. Sometimes you got to turn around and not face it, and you can move it with your fingers. Once you get it in, get that cut off wrench and start tightening it up, tighten up. Once you get it to your liking, but make sure you put some brake tight on. Get the red. You can get the blue, but I prefer the red, so that she don't back out. So if you don't get it 100% tightened, she won't back out. So put the red Loctite on it, the liquid tight. Then when you put that on it, tighten it to your liking. Don't over tighten it, because you know why? You're gonna have to take it off again. So beware of that shit. A lot of people don't know that, man. I've been through this, man. I'm not just up here talking. I've been through a lot of tricks of the trade when it comes down dealing with these mechanics, man. I done learned a lot. I learned a lot from these mechanics, man. So watch it, man. There's a lot of tricks out there like they don't do. But if you're not paying attention, you'll keep going back. Oh, the alternator ain't no good. The start ain't no good. Now you don't have a proper ground. You don't have a ground. The same thing. my truck wouldn't start one day. The truck would not start. So I had the truck, I jumped it and I took it to Angelo's. Now Angelo's a good electric man, but he couldn't find the problem. And the truck wouldn't start, man. I was frustrated. I was spinning, I bought alternator, starter. I was doing the guessing game. So I spent $1,100 guessing. $1,100 guessing. Man, that shit killed my pockets, right? So I took it to my mechanic, Mario. Mario called me. No, I said, Mario, can you go get my truck? So he goes to Angelo, because they're on the same street. He go get the truck, bring it over there in his shop. He called me 10 minutes later. Boom. Hey, JD, I found the problem. I said, what's the problem? He said, your bell housing got 7 bolts broke. I'm surprised it didn't come off. So your starter wasn't connected to the gears. So I had to get a used bell housing. Boom, truck started right back up. So for those who gonna do problems, start the truck, check your bell housing. My bell housing has 7, I'm surprised it didn't fall off. The bell housing is like a spacer between the trans and the engine for the starter. And the bell housing has 7 bolts broke, so it was causing a bad connection with the starter spinning on the gears. That cost me about $950. So what I go through, I tell y'all, see, the game is for free. I give you the game day. I tell you everything I went to. I ain't charge nobody, you know. So because as a trucker, we go through this, man. We go, hey, good morning. We go through this. Strong foundation, corporate. Hey, good morning. You know? Yeah, yeah, so we go through this, Chill Will. We go through this, man. So, hey, because I had to go to, I'm gonna tell you a quick get off the road breakdown, right? Say like you driving down the road, Chill Will, and you driving, and your truck is overheating, right? But it's not smoking. Nope, you don't have a check engine light. What's gonna come on? Your check engine light come on, your radiator light, your cooling light come on, and your truck cut off. But it's not overheating. And you like, man, what's wrong with my truck? How you do that? You unplug the sensor from the reservoir. You either put a fuse or a paper clip, zip tie it to the wires, because if the sensor go bad for the reservoir, you unplug it, you put a fuse or a paper clip, zip tie it to the wire harness, and I guarantee you turn that truck back on, no check engine light, no warning signs, take it back to the yard. Change the sensor. If it don't work, leave the fuse inside the plug. And man, I had that thing in there to the day my truck got hit. I ain't never replaced a sensor on that truck after that. I'm telling you, that will get you off the road if you're having problems with overheating, but it's not overheating. That will get you off the shoulder. And I ended up leaving it like that. I said, I ain't changing this shit. I left it like that because I couldn't get a sensor to work. Maybe the wire was bad, I don't know. But when I put that fuse in there, because I had to call a friend of mine, my boy Sid, and I said, no, I called Cab. The Cab said, no, call Sid. I called Sid, he was talking in the riddles. Now you meet old players, they talk with riddles. So by the time I caught the riddle, I said, oh, and I plugged it up, and that was it, man. So a little sensor or a paper clip, you put it to the 2 holes in the plug, will get you off the shoulder. Make sure you zip tie it, because if you use a paper clip, she's going to come out. But if you use a fuse, like a 15 amp fuse, 10 amp, it don't even matter. As long as it's touching together, and it's going to send a signal to the ECM that you don't have a problem with the truck. And you can get off the road like that, get home like that, get to the yard like that. You can do 1,000 miles like that, and I guarantee you, she ain't gonna cut off on you. That's just free game, bro. Man, I've been through a lot out here in these trucks. I've been through a lot. Been through a lot with these trucks out here, man. I done seen it, and you know, I get people calling me every day. I call people every day. You know, my boy Cab. When I bought this KW Cab, he's a encyclopedia. KW's a Cat Motors. Any problem with this truck, I'm calling Cab. Hey, Cab. Hey, like, what's up? I talk to Cab all the time about this. You know? So that's free game right there, man. That's just free game, man. You out here on the road and you got issues, hey, man, call somebody that knows somebody. Call somebody that knows something. They can get you off the road, man. Get you off the road. And even if you call somebody and they don't know no better, but even if you call somebody, right, and they don't know no better, but they drive trucks. Even if it don't make sense, try to make sense out of it, and it might work. It might work. Believe me, I don't call people that ain't know what the hell I was talking about, but because after I got off the phone and they made sense, then I put one or two together and it works. So even if they don't know, sometimes it might just make sense. You just have to listen real good. A lot of us don't listen, and a lot of us don't read enough. We don't read no more, we don't read enough, and we don't have common sense for shit. But you've been out here, you've been through it, your experience will carry you over. Alright, we about to get down here. Man, I hope I ain't teaching too much, man. I don't want to be over teaching, people overthinking. But it is what it is, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. It's your boy DIY Trucking J, aka J Quill on Talk Live. If you ain't subscribed to J Quill, go to J Quill on Talk Live. J Quill on Talk Live. Go over there and sub up. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Sometimes you just have to listen, you know. Chill, well, we just have to listen to some of these cats, man. It might make sense, man. Like, oh shit, I think he right. Like, then you call, you know what? Hey, if you call him back, like, man, I don't know how the hell you knew that, man, but that shit worked out, bro. How you know? And they'd be like, I don't. It just made sense at the time I was saying it. Yeah, it works, man. It works, man. Like one time, my boy B, he was out in Maryland, and his truck bogged out on him. So his dispatcher called him and said, "You're off the road," but he called me. He was like, "Yo, Jay, my truck bogged out." He said, "All right, what it felt like?" He said, "It's a fuel problem." All right. So I said, "Where you at?" He said, "Well, I can get a ride to the TA." I said, "Well, show me your fuel filter." He popped the thing, showed me the fuel filter was full. So I told him, pop the bottom of the fuel filter, let me see the liquid. He popped it, there was water in there. That's what's your fuel filter. So I said, all right, go to TA and go get a fuel filter for the TA and get yourself a bottle of 911. He said, 911? Yeah, listen, get a bottle of 911, it's cold out there. So he got a bottle of 911 fuel filter. He said, how am I gonna get the bowl off? I said, what you have to do is, put your hand around that bowl, it should be that tight, and turn it with all your might and spin it. So he spent it off. So I said, now, before you spin it, open up the cap, get a water bottle, and drink all of that fuel. Make sure you got starting fluid. So he drank all the fuel out the bottom of the bowl. He turned it off. He took the filter out. He was FaceTiming. So I said, now, get a rag or a towel, clean the inside out. Clean the inside out. I put the filter back, close the cap on the bottom, tighten it up with your hand. Tighten it as hard as you can tighten it because you need a wrench. You don't have a wrench. Tighten it. Put the 911 on top. Fill it up and spray that spray the your filter on. He had a freight liner. Spray it twice. Don't overspray it, but hit it with like three mist. But give it a minute. Close the hood. Spray it one more time. Then what you do? Go in the truck and start it. Once you start it, keep your foot. Let it run. So when it start bogging, hit the gas pedal. Let it race up to like 1,700 RPMs. Leave it there. Get it like to 18. Come off the pedal. She gonna be right. Came off the pedal. Running smooth. That's it. Just something small as that can save you a few $100 service, man. Just something small as that. Been through that shit. Been through it, man. Now you put in the wintertime, if you do your fuel separator filter, replace, if you don't have clean fuel, don't put no dirty fuel. Get a bottle of 911, either the white bottle, gray bottle, or the red bottle. Fill it up or get Howl. Put some Howl in there. I guarantee you, man, you get through the winter, the truck start back up. That's it. Been through it already. I've been through a lot of it. I learned a lot of this shit out here. I learned a lot. I told you I used to live in my truck for like about 7-8 months. I lived in my truck. I know. I came one with the truck, so I know, man. Been through the shit already, man. You can do the smallest shit to keep it running. A lot of people don't understand it, man. See, when you educating, when you putting this information out there, a lot of people, they get it later, but this ain't what they want, you know. But it helps, man. It helps. I don't know all that, but that's how it is, man. I'm about to get up in this port, but I appreciate you riding with me. Chill, well, man. We can go back and forth all day about the truck. I love trucks, man. I love what I do, man. We go all day with this. Man. Been out here for a minute, done seeing all. Experienced a lot, man. I had ups and downs and all that, bro. But at the end of the day, life is gonna be light, man. You're gonna go through this shit. If you don't never go through shit in life, man, you blind to me. And shit ain't perfect. All right, let's get up in this port. If you're in the building, hit the like button. Appreciate you getting out. Appreciate you got the likes over 10. That's what's up. Subscribe to the channel if you want. And I'm trying to see. Oh, ain't that much out here going on. Get around here. Let's go. Let's get it. You got UPS pulling. Hold on. I know UPS is pulling the Expo set. Nah, I'm about to say UPS pulling Expo. Nah, I thought it was UPS. I'm about to say, what the hell going on now? I see you over there, Expo. I'm about to get in front of you, bro. You ain't going nowhere. You getting off the swing around anyway, going in the yard. Down there. Okay, he ain't too bad down there. They doing all the construction down the port right now. They done took over a lot of spots. They be building all this down here. That's when they wanted that extra money too to pay for some of this construction down here. That's my Dominican brother. Yeah, they call him skinny fat. He used to be skinny, but he used to gain a lot of weight. All right, let's get around this thing. Out here. You can see the boats out here now, man. That's a big one right there. That right there is where they put cars at. They put cars on there. That big green one over there, yeah, the aqua green, they put cars on there. That's where they put the cars at. You got a wreck out here. The wreck is always gonna go. The wreck is always gonna go in the port. BC, BNL always gonna go in the port. Ready to get that money. But if you call me, BNL ain't getting no money. If you call me, they ain't getting no money. He said, I'm gonna call JD. BNL gonna say, come on, why you hating, man? Why you hating? You gonna call JD for? Why you hating? He ain't no mechanic. Alright, let me get this. Yeah, exactly, man. Talk to the old ones, you know. Talk to somebody who's been going through it. You know, sometimes, you know, they watch too many videos on YouTube, so they think if they get advice from like me, and older cats that's up there doing it, like we doing it already, chill, Will, they think we hating. You know, we not hating, we just giving you advice. But sometimes they take advice as hate. Some people take it well, some people don't. Some people don't. What do you do that for? Come on, he ain't had to do all that, bro. Alright, get up in this port. I ain't got to be in all day. I just got to drop the info out of here. But when I go in here, I don't really do videos in 51 because 51 will shut. It's just blocked. It blocked the signal. Too many containers. Too many. It just blocked the signal. So, but I would do like an upload. That's why I'm gonna do an upload in here right now. I do a pre-recording while I'm in here. Other than that, I be going. Not too bad, ain't no traffic. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, I see you in the building, brother. Salute to you. That's what happened. Yeah, it's gonna cut the signal in a minute. That's why when I get down here, I ended it global sometimes, but 51, nah, they got too much going on. They cut the signal in here. Make a left at this light real quick for the 30 sitting down here. They got some nice trucks in them. I'll give you that. They do have some nice trucks in the port. They do. So when people be saying there's a low, the port got a lot of raggedy trucks. No, they don't. No, they don't. Got some nice trucks down here. Yeah. Go ahead and end the live right now. I'll get up with y'all later. Take care of yourself. Drive safe with your boy, DIY Trucker J Quillo Talk Live. Try to get in here, drop this box, and try to get back. All right, so I'll holler at y'all. Peace.